right, welcome everybody. Here we are for a nice little workout. Just get you going. Rotate. We're gonna do a short, sweet, full body routine. Get all the muscles worked. Reach up and over. All right, roll your hips around. Other direction. And reach up and over. Other side. Then we're gonna roll the shoulders forward, bring the hips forward, and then roll up. Other direction. Good. All right. So let's go ahead and get our band out first, and we'll start standing. I'm going to put the band underneath my feet so that I can do some squats. What you want to do is you want to choke up on it, going down a little further so that you have some resistance there. All right. And show you from the side. You're going to sit back with it, and you'll know you want to have your knees staying right over your ankles. You'll know if you're not quite doing it right because your band won't line up there. So make sure it lines up with the bottom part of the leg. Don't lean forward too much. Keep your body straight. And bring those hips forward. Exhale as you come up. Inhale as you go down. Let's do 10 more. One more. All right, good. Take the band out of there, and we're going to put it behind the back for a chest press. So put the band up pretty high underneath your arms. Then you're going to pinch up here, grab up a little higher so you have some resistance there when you push. And we're also going to balance on the balls of the feet, where you can go up and down as you press. Just be careful because your hands are all tied up here. You don't want to fall. So do what's best for you. I'm going to balance there and press out. Come back nice and slow. Work those chest muscles. Exhale. Inhale. Good. 3 more. All right. So let's go back to the squats. We'll do 2 sets of each of those. So underneath the feet. Make sure it's solid under there. You don't want it to slip out and hit you in the face. We're going to pinch up a little higher and work your squat. Exhale up, inhale down. This is 9. Let's do 6 more. Excellent. All right, we'll take that back out of there and behind the back. You're welcome to do this seated as well, whatever works best for you. You can leave out the balance part, but you're going to pinch up on that band, grab up higher, and balance if you like. We're going to chest press. Exhale, bring those chest muscles together. 3 more. Perfect. All right, so let's go ahead and have a seat with the band. We're going to do some rowing next. So we work the upper part of the legs, we work the chest. There's mainly 5 areas to work. So we're going to work the back next, upper back. And then the other 2 areas are the abs and the lower legs, which we did a little of with our balancing. So put your band underneath your feet, cross the handles, sit up nice and tall, and row it back to the hips. Exhale as you pull it back. Relax those shoulders. So that's why we go more toward the hips instead of coming up. Relax those shoulders. Last 2. Excellent. All right, let's go up to the upper legs, work those some more. So cross the handle over the top. We're going to work the outer thighs here, the abductor muscles. Make it nice and tight. Grab the middle, walk your feet out, and just go out and in with your legs. Think about bringing it up into the core. Make yourself a little taller. Tighten the core. Just working this midsection too. One more. Excellent. All right, then we go back to underneath the feet. Cross the handles. And good posture. Row it back. You're just moving the arms. Try not to move the upper body. Four more. Excellent. All right, bring it back up underneath those legs, over the top, and make it tight. Walk your feet out. You're just going out and in. Five more. Excellent. All right, take the band out of there. Now let's go over the shoulder. So we're going to put it over the right shoulder, put the hand through the back side of the handle, working the back of the arms, the triceps, pushing straight down. Last 2. Good. All right, let's try the other side. So over the left shoulder, put the left hand through the handle, grab on in front, and press it straight down. Exhale as you press down. Last 2. Good. All right, then we do the pull down. So what we'll do is grab the handles and grab the middle of the band, about shoulder width apart, or a little further if you need more or less resistance. So we're going to pull it to the chest, bring the arms out and back, working your back muscles again. upper back. Five more. Good. So we go back through those two exercises again one more time. Start with the right side of the triceps. Put the right hand through the back of the handle. Grab on, make it tight, and then press it straight down. So we got three more. Good. All right, let's try the other side. Make it nice and tight. Exhale as you press down. Five more. All right, let's go back to the pull down last time here. So remember the palms face out. Grab the middle of the band and then pull it to your chest. One more. All right, great job. Let's set the band behind us for now, and then we're gonna get the weights out. Start with a light march or a heavy march actually with your legs. Working those bones, good impact. So next we're gonna be going to the core. It's the only area we haven't worked yet. So we'll work some abdominal exercises first. Scoot up a little bit. And we'll start with just sitting back and forth. In, back, exhale forward. Open up the belly. And the more you're scooted forward, the more you'll have to work. So you can always scoot back if it's too hard. And then think about pulling the belly button in before you sit up. So we have the transverse abdominal that goes sideways. And so you want to tighten that muscle first and then sit up. Exhale forward, inhale back. Let's do five more. Excellent. And then we go to side bends. Working the side of the middle section here. Reaching up and over, put both weights in one hand, or you can let go of one, depending on how heavy, or if you can hold them both. We're gonna pull it in, open up, crunching this side here. So the side is pulling the weights up as you go to the side. Inhale, stretch, exhale, crunch. And let's try the other side. Inhale, open up, exhale, crunch. Let's do 2 more. And then we go back to the sit-ups. If you want, you can do more of a hammer style, going up overhead, or go back to the other way we did it. Inhale back, exhale forward. Still pull that belly in before you sit up. You also might just think of pulling your back toward the chair. Lower back, push it toward the chair as you sit up. Or pull the belly button to the spine. It's a good way to think about it too. Got 5 more to go here. Exhale forward, inhale back. Open up as you go back. Close up as you come forward. One more. Okay, so let's go back to side bends. Both weights in one hand or let go of one. Inhale, exhale. And then we have the other side. Inhale as you go to the side, exhale as you crunch. 4 more. Good. All right, let's go ahead and stand up for a moment with these weights. And we're going to work bicep curls and balance if you like to. So you could stay seated too and just work bicep curls. But if you want to balance, go ahead and stand up with me and we'll be on one leg. We'll do about 10 curls per side. Good. Try the other side. Exhale as you go up. 3 more. Good. Then we have calf raises, working the low back part of the legs. We're going to go up to the balls of the feet, raising those heels, and come down fairly slow. Along with that, we can bring the weights in, wrist curl in, and then go down, wrist curl out. Down, up, down, out. 4 more. Good. All right. Then we go back to the bicep curl balance or just bicep curl, whatever works best. Curling up. Remember to tighten that core. Pull the belly button into the spine. That helps you balance too. Last 2. Good. 10 more on the other side. Exhale as you go up. Inhale as you go down. Control the weights as you go down. All right, good. Relax there. And then we go back to, what was it? Sorry, everybody. A little brain fart here. Uh, what were we doing? Oh, yeah, calf raises, wrist curls. Up, out. We'll have to cut out that part. Here we go. And then we have calf raises. Up and out. Exhale, exhale. About 6 more. Good. All right. And then go ahead and have a seat. We have just a few more exercises, 3 more exercises. We're going to start with overhead pressing, like so. And you do it kind of just straight up. It'll be in front of you a little bit. So you don't have to go straight up, but you can be in front a little bit, just relaxing those shoulders. Exhale as you go up. One more. Good. And then scoot up a ways. And you're going to lay back. And this is going to be the chest fly. Good posture. Make a circle here with your arms. Open up at the shoulders. Keep the arms bent. And then come back to center. Inhale, open up. Exhale, bend. Five more. Good. And then we have rowing with the weights. You're going to lean forward, palms face each other, and you're just going to row it up. Keep the back straight. Good. All right. And then we go back to overhead press. About 10 of these. Good. And then the fly, lay back, open up, and exhale. Four more. And last on that set, rowing. Exhale up, inhale down. Last two. Good. All right, we're going to stand up and do 2 more exercises. And we're going to start with deadlifting with the weights. So on this one, we're going to keep the legs straight, come down to about here, and pull it up. Back is straight. Exhale as you come up, pull those hips underneath you. 4 more. Good. And then we're going to work these hip flexors. And you can just relax with the weights. You can set them down if you need to. I'm just going to hold on to them. Pull the right leg up. Just repeatedly pull it up. It's going to work the hip flexor muscle. You can put the weight there on your leg too if you want. Two more. All right, good. I'm going to switch sides here. Sorry, hold on. About 10 from here. Good. And then let's do our deadlifts. Last round of these two, and then we'll stretch out briefly. Good. 5 more. Exhale up. Inhale down. Keep the back straight. Last 2. All right. And then we'll try the hip flexor. I like that hand there. It works pretty well. New exercise. Good. Let's try the other side. Last round here. Good. All right. Let's set our weights down. Have a seat. And let's just go ahead and finish up here with some stretching. We're going to start with crossing the legs and leaning forward. So try to keep the back straight. And then relax the back. Hold the knee in. We're not going to hold these stretches too long, but we're going to do a good amount of stretching. There's still debate as to how long you should hold your stretches. All right, other side. Cross the legs, lean forward. Relax the back. And then pull in. Face the side, one leg back. Push the heel back, reach up, couple deep breaths. Back to center, inner thigh stretch. Feet are wide, toes turned out. Lean forward with your back straight. Push the legs out. You could go down to where your hands are on your ankles, push out with your elbows. And then roll up, reach up. Open the chest, pull the fingers down, stretch the hands and wrists. And then face the side. One leg back, reach up. And back to center. Twisting and turning. Push up behind you, pull yourself around. Other side. And then put one leg out, lean forward, pull those toes back. Relax the back, grab the toes if you can, or the back of the leg. All right, then we'll put the other leg out, lean into it, keep the back straight at first. And relax the back, grab the toe. All right, and then we're gonna stretch the triceps. Push the elbow back. Good posture. If you want, you can go to a side bend. And other side. Triceps. Side bend. Bring the arm across. Other side. Excellent. Take a couple deep breaths. Inhale, reach up. Exhale. Deep breath in. All right. Great job, everybody. And I'll see you next time.